In the meantime, cling tooth and nail to the following rule: not to give in to adversity, not to trust prosperity, and always take full note of fortune's habit of behaving just as she pleases. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. All cruelty springs from weakness. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Ignorance is the cause of fear. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Brave men rejoice in adversity, just as brave soldiers triumph in war. There is no genius without a touch of madness. Wealth is the slave of a wise man and the master of a fool. Remember that pain has this most excellent quality: if prolonged, it cannot be severe, and if severe, it cannot be prolonged. I am not born for one corner. The whole world is my native land. It is more civilized to make fun of life than to bewail it. Enjoy present pleasures in such a way as not to injure future ones. While we are postponing, life speeds by. A happy life is one which is in accordance with its own nature. Let us say what we feel, and feel what we say. Let speech harmonize with life. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. We are mad, not only individually but nationally. We checked manslaughter and isolated murders, but what of war and the much vaunted crime of slaughtering whole peoples? If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place but to be a different person. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Begin at once to live, and count each separate day as a separate life. Let us train our minds to desire what the situation demands. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. Of this one thing make sure against your dying day, that your faults die before you do. You should live in such a way that there is nothing which you could not as easily tell your enemy as keep to yourself. It is of course better to know useless things than to know nothing. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. He who has injured thee was either stronger or weaker than thee. If weaker, spare him; if stronger, spare thyself. Withdraw into yourself, as far as you can. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is mutual, for men learn while they teach. It is a great thing to know the season for speech and the season for silence. Each day acquire something that will fortify you against poverty, against death, indeed against other misfortunes as well. And after you have run over many thoughts, select one to be thoroughly digested that day.